Cool, it puts you back in the seat, Jesus. Hi guys, Alex Peak Performance Reviews. Welcome to another vlog and welcome to a very different one. You'll see why. Yes, I am out in the new Audi S8. Now, I say it's unconventional and a bit different for me. It's not solely because actually it is still a performance car, but it's more of a kind of big bus of a kind of everyday driving executive fun fast car, I guess. But no, it ticks the boxes for our channel, so yeah, we thought we'd go out and have a good driving one. Now, the headline figures first and foremost on this car is definitely the price, but it's an executive big GT wagon. It's a big old car, big on room, TVs, massage seats, this, that and the other if you want them. And yeah, it's got the full works. So it's a proper executive luxury car. Looks quite inconspicuous on the outside, this S8, but on the inside it's very luxurious, very nice. And obviously the interior and the way it's kind of designed and everything about it is, you can kind of get to understand the eye-watering start price of 99,000 or near enough 100,000. However, it is an S car. It's not an RS, but it's an S8, so it's meant to be a bit of a fun bus and a bit of a fast fun bus. So yeah, let's see what it's all about and see what it's like dynamically and fun more than anything. Like I say, I'm not going to talk too much about the fact of, you know, how it would be as an executive car carrying passengers, because I'm not going to know that. I'm going to be seeing what the chassis is like, what the dynamics are like, and yeah, what this car can do around this lovely, beautiful Millbrook hill climb kind of circuit, so as you will. Now, this is a big old bus, obviously. Headline figures, obviously, in terms of weight, I'll put up on the screen for you now. All links in the bio for all kind of tech specs and whatnot. Obviously, this is a heavy bus, so you wouldn't think this would be that capable around track. However, actually the steering for an Volkswagen Audi group car, the steering weight is lovely. It's a bit heavier. A lot of their stuff is often very light, but actually this is not, which I love. And it's got a really good chassis. It hides its weight and its size very, very well. Quite goes well as well. So let's first of all talk about, yeah, driving dynamics. So this is a huge car, and I'm hacking it around these roads, and I'm telling you what, it's hanging on, and it's definitely hiding its weight really, really well. Whatever tyres these are, they're doing a good job. I mean, it's obviously linked to a very good, clever bit of suspension, and it's actually incredibly dynamic. I mean, this drives really well. I mean, like I say, for what would be a big old executive bus, so to speak, almost like a limo, heavy car, but brakes are obviously massive to match the huge chassis. How's it go over this bump? Whoa, we get a bit of kickback from the suspension, obviously because of the fact that it's probably you know, soft to some extent, but God, it goes well though. Jesus, does it hide its weight. 571 PS, so about 570 horsepower. So it's absolutely superb. It's a really fun. Let's see what it's like. Cool, it puts you back in the seat, Jesus. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. One thing I have noticed is when I slow down and I go to low speeds, it almost sounds electric. It's not, but it's basically just really well sound deadened in here. So the cabin noise has really been kind of hidden. So you don't hear any rattles, any sounds, anything much external. I mean, it's incredible. Obviously, being a big bus, it is a bit thirsty. It's kind of returning around 12 miles per gallon at the moment. See how it hangs on this little U-bend hairpin, should we say. Really good. So yeah, like I say, chassis control absolutely superb. Dampening on this big heavy car is incredible. Really keeping us in check. Dampened really, really well again. The bods at Audi are very, very good at this. No matter what weight the chassis ends up, they seem to really be able to control everything that the weight throws at this suspension, and it's absolutely incredible. The brake response as well, so modulation underfoot is beautiful. Nice high brake pedal feel. You can literally brake under your toes and you get that bite straight away. And I mean, again, it's such a huge bus, and I do say this, it brakes incredible, all things considered. All things considered in terms of the weight more than anything. It is absolutely amazing. Beautiful display in here, lovely interior, nice heads-up display, lovely, lovely place to be. Like I say, this Quattro system does really, really look after you in this S8. And like I say, coming over this bump again, the suspension is just keeping everything in check and is absolutely sublime. Let's do a little pull. Jeez, it has got some go, that's for sure. Oh yeah, it makes me smile. This is, you know what, I like these kind of cars. I like these fun cars. I just think they're so inconspicuous, and you'd never think that it'd be able to do what it does, and it just does it somehow. The bods at Audi have managed to make a big car like this handle so well. Brake modulation, brake feel, beautiful. Steering, a little bit better than a lot of the Audi range cars, in my opinion, actually. It's got a bit of weight to it, a bit more weight to it than some other Audis I've been in. So yeah, it's got a nice rack. Steering response is really, really good, considering its size, and it carries its weight so well. Dynamically, really fun actually for a big car. And like I say, if you were in the market for an executive car and you had around 100k to spend, I wouldn't look too far past something like this. I mean, some of these other executive cars that are similar to this, that are around near 600 horsepower, they'll actually be a lot more money than this, especially when you've got this kind of interior in tow as well. But the chassis is just, look at it holding on here. I can adjust my front end position if I need to, if I've corrected or oversteered it myself a little bit. And it hits apexes in a real joyous, fun, connected, beautiful way. It's a great chassis, guys. Yeah, what a great car. What a great car. Really impressed with that. Let's go on to engine performance and engine response feel. Now, I've said it a lot of times, and people will know if they have watched some of my Audi videos, the throttle modulation is actually almost laggy. It's a little bit slow to respond, so I'm going to kick it down into a manual mode and just see if I can mimic. Actually, the throttle on this, whatever this motor is again, links in the bio to anything actually. This motor, it's got a nice response actually. It's very, very sharp on the uptake. Yeah, ready? On, yeah. Very responsive underfoot. I think that helps make it feel even nicer underfoot and under the chassis, underneath you, under your bum, because the chassis is doing what it's doing, which is incredible, managing its weight and hiding it. But out of corner, you can really modulate and correct on both the steering because of how good it is, and on throttle modulation and brake modulation so well. And the motor, yeah, backs it up because it's a really sharp motor. Really, really nice. Again, links in the bio to all the tech spec. I know sometimes I won't mention it. but as an all-round car with the capability this has, and for what it does and for what it would need to do as an executive car, it's incredible. I mean, I am having loads of fun in this car, absolutely loads of fun. It feels dynamic, sharp, fun, and it really looks after you as well. That's the key thing. It's a heavy car, and obviously something with a lot of horsepower. You say 600 horsepower, that could scare a lot of people, even though you'd want to enjoy that dynamic fun and the power it's got. As I accelerate again. You need to be looked after, because this kind of car would, I would say, typically be in the hands of someone who would want that, you know, backup of feeling safe. And this car does it in absolute spades. I have to say, it is absolutely sublime, and I absolutely love my time in this car, and I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, if you're in the market for something like this, guys, links in the bio to where you go. Go check it out, and you won't be disappointed, let me tell you. As always, guys, if you've got any comments or any questions, anything that I haven't mentioned but you want to know because you know I've driven this car, hit us up in the comment section. Honestly, just let us know of any questions you've got and you want us to answer. Yeah, guys, as always, like, share, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you again in the next one. Bye for now.